Hi everybody, this is Lana from Sage and Sound, and today's video is about how to keep moving towards your goals when it starts to get hard. Given that we're in the new year now and we're right at the end of January, that means you've had 4 weeks to be working on your New Year's resolutions, and it's more than likely that these are starting to come unstuck. For most people, 2 to 3 weeks into January is where they're about to give up. But if you're still going, or you'd like some techniques to help you get back going, this video is for you. So what we're going to do in this video today is look at those things that hold you back from your goals. So when we do goal setting, we tend to focus on the goal itself and how great it's going to be when we achieve it, and we don't really think about the obstacles that might stop us from achieving that goal. It maybe feels negative or like it's not going to be an issue. But actually listing out the reasons why you might not achieve the goal is your best strategy for helping you to actually achieve the goal. It sounds weird, right? But the idea is, if you know what's coming, then when it actually hits you, it will not have the same level of power as if you were blindsided by it. So what I'll need from you is to grab a piece of paper and write at the top your goal. It can be a goal that you're working towards now and you're still being successful at, one you want to start, or one that you've started but then have let fall by the wayside. You write your goal at the start, and then under that you write the next steps you'd need to do to take action on your goal. So if this is a new goal, it'll be first steps. If it's a goal that you've recently abandoned, it might be getting back into the routine of getting up early. List that out in as much detail as you can. And then the important part and the focus of this video is to list out the things that might stop you from achieving the goal. And we do this in 4 parts. And the first part is to focus on the thoughts. What are the thoughts that might stop me from reaching my goal? Really common thoughts are things like, it's too hard, it's not that important, I don't have time. Anything that you know of that is going to keep you from achieving that goal or has kept you from achieving the goal, it goes in that category. If you can't think of anything, then what you need to do is take action on your goal and wait for those thoughts to show up when you try to take action. And then it's really easy to list down those things that are holding you back. So thoughts is your first category. Your second one is to list out the kinds of feelings that might hold you back. Sometimes it's not so much what's in our heads, but what's in our body. Feelings would be things like fear is a really big one, self-doubt is another one, apathy or a lack of motivation, that's pretty common. Any of those feelings that might stop you from achieving your goal. The next one to look at is sensations. So sensations are different from feelings. So feelings are emotions, sensations are the things in our body that might stop us. And that could include things like being really tired or feeling really sick if you're scared, anything that you notice in your body. And then the last one is to look at our urges. So what comes up for you, what suddenly seems super important to get started on when you think about taking action on your goal. Really common ones are, I'll just check my phone first, I'll just check my emails, the house needs cleaning. It's all those procrastination type urges. So if you've ever been at school or at uni, and most of us have, it's that kind of stuff. And you'll have your own knowledge of what they might be for you personally. So once you've got something in each of those 4 categories, then you kind of know what you're facing. You know what are the things that might hold you back. You've got a better idea. And the very last part of this task is to then write at the bottom of that piece of paper, I commit to keep going towards my goal even when these thoughts, feelings, sensations and urges show up. I'm willing to experience these thoughts, feelings, sensations, urges in order to reach my goal. And that is super important. This is the key. Not only do we now know what's likely to hold us back, but we're making a commitment to ourselves that it's just not going to. We're not waiting for that stuff to go away. We're saying, you know what? you guys, you can be there. I can have the thought that it's too hard. I can feel sick and tired and really want to pick up my phone, and I can still chuck on my running shoes and walk out the door. I can do that. I have the conscious ability to do that even while all that other stuff is going on. So give this technique a try with a goal you're currently working on. I find that it's hugely successful with my clients for the reasons I mentioned before. You're no longer surprised by these things that try to hold you back, and you've made a commitment to yourself that the goal is bigger than all this stuff. Love to know how you go with it. Make a comment below if you have some success or if you have more questions. Otherwise, until next time, I'm Lana from Sage and Sound. See ya.